We are very honored today to have Todd May join us to deliver our graduation address. Mr. May graduated from Auburn University in 1990 with a degree in materials engineering. He joined NASA the next year when he was hired as an engineer in the Materials and Processes Laboratory at the Marshall Space Flight Center. Over the course of his career at NASA, he has helped lead critical scientific and technical missions to explore the solar system, including the Discovery and the New Frontiers programs. Missions that are expanding our knowledge and understanding of Mars, Pluto, and other interplanetary bodies. When he was named manager of the Space Launch System in 2008, he was asked to lead the development of the nation's next generation rocket, a vehicle with the power and capability to launch human missions to Mars. His work on NASA's flagship Deep Space Exploration Program paved the way for his current role, which is director of NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, a position that he's held since February this year. As center director, he leads one of NASA's largest field installations. His work has earned him numerous accolades, including the 2016 AIAA von Braun Award for Excellence in Space Program Management, and the award known as Distinguished Engineer at Auburn. As an engineer and a leader at NASA, he has prided himself as a pragmatic dreamer, someone who understands the road to discovery and scientific progress is paved by hard work, by commitment, by talented people, and by a belief in the power of innovation. Please join me in welcoming Todd May back to Auburn.
Well, thank you, Dr. Bohannon. Thank you, Dr. Googe. Thank you, faculty and professors, for being here today to support these candidates. Thank you, family and friends of these candidates, too. I think by the time I'm done, you'll understand a little better how much you have shaped these folks and how I want to honor you for that. Well, wow, this is pretty interesting being up here. It gives me a new meaning of we're all in our spaces with bright, shiny faces. I'll tell you, it's a little surreal standing up on this stage. When I was sitting where you were, you candidates, I never dreamed I'd be the guy standing between you and your diploma. If my buddies and my parents and my friends, for that matter, had placed bets on where I'd be 26 years after graduation, nobody would have pushed their chips into graduation speaker. But that's the beauty of this next phase of your life. The road ahead is almost certainly going to take you to some unexpected places. There's no Google app for living life yet. There's just Pokemon Go and a whole lot of people crashing into stuff. So I'm excited and truly honored to have been given this opportunity to say a few words to the next generation of Auburn graduates. When I sat down to think about how to approach this talk, one thing I absolutely knew I didn't want to do was to make it my moment or a bully pulpit for NASA. I didn't want to stand behind this podium and make it a platform. What I do want to do is to provide something of value to you. Share a message that is meaningful because of its utility rather than its inspirational or entertainment value. My wife and I had the opportunity last night to hear from several of you about what you would say to an incoming graduate at Auburn University that makes Auburn special. Three words came up over and over again: family, community, and support. And I think that's a validation of what I'm about to say to you today. You know, it seems vogue today for some folks to say these diplomas are meaningless. Just to declare it a piece of paper that does nothing to equip you for the challenges ahead. But I'm not going to do that, not only because it's the wrong message, but because I absolutely believe it's untrue. That degree is a labor of love, and it's so much more than just that. That piece of paper is a totem for the whole of your experience at Auburn. It's the spiritual symbol of the knowledge, the relationships, and the character you gained over the last 4 or 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I hear the parents laughing. And the work you put in to gain it. If I was sitting down there with you today and someone tried to sell me on the idea that my degree was just a piece of paper, frankly, knowing what I know now, I'd be ticked. Now, is your college education an Excalibur sword, a silver bullet? No, of course not. What that degree needs to symbolize is a guiding template for your life and career. All the fundamental elements needed to build the molecule of college experience: work and fun and love and community are the same basic building blocks of your life and career after Auburn. I have no doubt that everyone here in this auditorium has the capacity to use this same formula to forge your own path to success, however you define success. I know this because it got you here, because I'm here. I want to give you advice I wish someone had shared with me the day I graduated. Like I've tunneled back through the fabric of space-time and arrived on this day in 1990. And my mission is to rendezvous with young Todd and pass on a critical life lesson learned, something tremendously helpful to know as I navigate through the ups and downs of life and career. In fact, let's do that. Imagine that NASA is developing a top-secret time-traveling technology, and for some reason that doesn't make sense at all, NASA has decided to test this technology on the director of Marshall Space Flight Center. Given the opportunity to go back, I traveled to the morning of my graduation at Auburn 26 years ago. I survived the trip, thankfully, because it's a first, and I knock on young Todd's door. So bear with me. My mission is to give him that piece of information I wish I had known through the years. Yeah? What is that smell? Did I really live like this? I'm sorry, who are you? And why are you talking about how my apartment smells? I'm you, Todd, from 26 years into the future. Oh my gosh, I've really let myself go. What am I, a golf cart salesman? Easy, hotshot. Frankly, you're lucky to have gotten this far. Lived 26 years. You end up the director of Marshall Space Flight Center, so we do something right. Well, why am I here? I'm here to give you a piece of advice that would have made the road much easier. Do you remember Mrs. Jones from Honors Biology? Yeah, I know she remembers me. Man, I really was a cut up in her class. The things I did to those frog specimens. Wait, do I become a biology teacher? What? No. Have you not listened to anything I've said? Jiminy crickets, don't tell me I marry her. Just stop talking. Listen, she saw potential in you. Even when you were cutting up in class, the reason she got upset with you was because she wanted to see you succeed, and she knew you were wasting your abilities. A lot is going to happen over the course of your life and career. Some good, some bad. But one of your greatest moments, being named the director of Marshall Space Flight Center, is going to bring Mrs. Jones back into your life. You're going to receive a letter from her, and she's going to say how proud she is and that she's followed your career and been rooting for you ever since. Well, that's creepy. No, it's not. It's beautiful. She was in your corner for years and you never saw it. And so were your professors and your parents and your wife and your friends. And this is what I need you to understand, young, dumb Todd. People believe in you even when you don't necessarily deserve it or believe in yourself. Remember that and don't squander it. Oh yeah, and one more thing. In 2010, you're going to be very tempted to get a tattoo of a Gene Chizik on your chest. Don't do that. Okay, we're back to the present. I was a little worried how that was going to come off. Here on campus, finding your system of support was easy for many of you. As I heard last night from some of you, the Auburn community is a family. And for many of you, it actually is very much an extended family. From your parents to the deans and professors and staff, your spouse, your closest friends, you counted on this family to support you and to root you on. Outside of the Auburn community, the environment can feel very different, sometimes harsh and lonely. It's easy to feel that the diploma in your hand, even with the diploma in your hand, the game has changed, that the gradient between success and failure is somehow much steeper. And when you inevitably encounter tough challenges and even the sting of failure, somewhere down the road, it may seem like you're on an island. I'm here to tell you you're not. That note from Mrs. Jones newly illuminated the road behind me. It brought all those relationships built over the years into sharp focus. I'm proud of what I've achieved at NASA and the greater good of our work, but none of that has happened in a vacuum. You see, there are people who care about each and every one of you, people who believe in your ability to succeed, and people you, in turn, have affected. The worst mistake you can make coming out of the gate isn't having too much faith in your college education. It's failing to recognize and leverage the community around you. Human beings are resilient, and each of you is equipped to forge your own path in life. But that path can be better, easier. Wrong turns can become mere bumps in the road if you learn to see the system of support around you. It's amazing how something so obvious can be so easily obscured by the white noise of life. The template is everywhere, all around us. As an engineer, the next generation of the rocket we're building at NASA, the Space Launch System, is a system. It's structural articles welded together. It's avionics and software, the fuel, the countless parts, all must operate in concert for the rocket to put a person on Mars, or for that matter, to get 1 inch off the ground. If one part fails, it can be catastrophic. Don't underestimate your place in the system. Likewise, don't take for granted you are connected to the system, the community, the team, the crew, the family around you. If you don't maximize the opportunities given to you, the impacts extends into the community, the system around you. Some people would have you believe that now is the time to shrug off your experiences that got you here today. And it's easy to slide into cynicism. The world makes that easy. But I want you to think about what the evangelists against that piece of paper are asking you to disavow. Those voices are saying that community, family, joy, and learning, all those elements that make up the totality of your Auburn experience, ill prepare you for the road ahead. This guy right here believes the world should aspire to better emulate all of those good things symbolized by those pieces of paper. I believe in your capacity to apply those good things to your life and career ahead. No one lives in a vacuum. We share in some measure the successes and failures of the men and women who are the community, the extended family around us. Learn to recognize the opportunity when someone reaches out, how fortunate you are when that happens. Conversely, never forget your responsibility to reach out to someone who needs your help. Just know that no matter what your station in life or where you are or for what you aspire, there are people who believe in you. There is no reason to leave the Auburn Creed, which is written on the back of your program today, behind you when you walk off this stage. Carry its spirit with you. I keep mine on my bathroom mirror. The family, the community will walk with you, and the family, that system, will grow and evolve with you through your life and career for the betterment of your community. Thank you.